Welcome to Westmoreland Bulldogs, a podcast. I'm Callahan Marshall here with Jerry Fiorini, Mr. Fiorini. I can call you football coach now, huh?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
He is our athletic director here at the school, but he is stepping in to be this year's football coach. So, how did this come about?
So Coach Woods was offered an opportunity to coach football in Florida, so he left us in March. And, after a search of, football candidates throughout the area, Mr. McGlory and I decided that I'd probably be the best fit to step in for the year to, get the program on track and keep it going.
Okay. So. We're excited about it because I know you're pretty good at your job, for the most part. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
You can say that now, right?
All right, so what do you have planned for this football team?
Like always, get the kids together. We had some off-season workouts that, got the kids familiar with what we want to do this year as far as an offense and defense. We start Monday, and hopefully we hit the ground running, building off where Coach Woods left off last year. He left us some decent players returning this year, and we got a lot of new kids coming up, so it's a process.
Now, speaking of that, how many kids do you have on the team?
So right now we fitted, I think, 29 or 30 kids with equipment to start practice on Monday.
Okay. And it is a Oriskany Westmoreland football. Do you have more seniors? Do you have more juniors? Is it a mix of everyone, or what does it look like?
So it's a real mix, but it goes from seniors to sophomores. Westmoreland only has one junior in the program this year. So it's a bunch of seniors, a core of seniors that came back from last year's team, and then a whole core of new kids coming up from the modified. So I think there's only a couple. I think we have Jason Mayo from Oriskany, who's a junior, and Preston Wickham, who's a junior. I think we only have 2 or 3 on the team.
And coaches, obviously we know you're going to be the head coach. Who else do you have?
So Coach Williams will return. He's a teacher in the district. Tim Moore used to be one of my assistant coaches when I coached over at Proctor, so he'll be coming back to help me out. He's familiar with the stuff I like to do. And the district hired Corey Lewandowski to fill in for Mr. Woods over through the ICAM position. He's got some coaching experience at other schools, so he's going to come in and take the other position.
I did not know he had coaching experience.
Yes.
That is going to help you out a lot.
So he coached at Herkimer for a little bit and Sequoia, so he's got some. And he's familiar with the kids, so that'll help.
Yeah. So I know you had an informational meeting a couple weeks ago. What was that about?
So we just wanted to let the parents know what we expected out of them from the football season. The start dates, which is our start date is Monday, August 19th, and our practices will be from 3:30 to 7:30 around. We wanted to let them know, what a commitment level we expected from their kids and them. Give them all the information that they're going to need to know because it's new faces this year.
That's every day, right?
Our practices will be Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8 and 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then on Saturday from 9 to 12. But everything will be on Schedule Galaxy, so if there's any questions, then you go look on it.
Okay. Going into this year, do you have any sort of plan for this team, or because it's newer faces, so it's going to be you're kind of you don't really know what to expect yet.
So I was coaching here before Coach Woods got here. So when he took the job, I stepped away to let him have his own staff. So I was familiar with some of the kids, but now, and I didn't go to practices and watch the game. I just went to all the games. So I was able to coach the seniors on this team that played, for 1 year. So they are.
Didn't a lot of the seniors leave?
Well, the seniors left, but when I my last year coaching here, they were sophomores.
Oh, okay. So you mean, okay, yep, I understand what you're saying.
With a lot of the kids. So I coached all the seniors on the team right now. So they're familiar with me. So they know. So that's a positive. So they already know what to expect out of me. But the new kids coming up, might be a little shock for them.
Well, that's okay. We all have to step into something uncomfortable once in our lifetime at least. So as far as the other sports are concerned, how's that looking? I guess I don't know what question to ask you here because we have a lot of sports here.
So I could talk about all those. So other sports are looking great. We got a new tennis coach this year. Miss Kemp left after a long time here. Mr. Gamboa took over the tennis team. He's got 20 girls signed up for that team, which is an outstanding number. Boys varsity soccer, we are combined with Oriskany, and this year we have a lot of kids participating, so we actually made a JV team so that more kids could participate. So now we have a modified JV and varsity program. So that's looking up. Our girls soccer team has great numbers, so they'll probably have maybe 18 to 20 on a modified and 16 on the varsity. We're looking to move that into a JV program next year also. So those numbers are good right now. Cross country, we combined this year with the Oriskany, so we should have a decent team this year with that.
Wow, it's a lot. I mean, I guess I didn't realize we didn't have a JV boys soccer team.
Yeah, no.
But that's kind of the beauty of combining the two schools is you now have enough kids to have both of those.
It gives a lot more kids opportunities to play. Oriskany wouldn't have had enough kids to host a cross country team, so we combined. Now they're able to run in same thing with every. I don't know that we would be able to sustain a varsity and modified soccer programs on our own. With the Oriskany, we're able to do that. But numbers are changing as far as grade levels, and we're seeing an increased number of kids playing sports at the modified levels and up through. So, I mean, although we hit a lull right now, we don't have a lot of kids in the junior class playing sports, especially on the guys' side. The younger kids, the roster sizes are big.
So we know that football practice starts on Monday. How about all other practices?
Football starts Monday. All other practices start next Monday. So any other sport you play will start Monday. All their coaches have their practice schedules in Schedule Galaxy or reached out. So if someone wants to play, if someone's playing girls soccer, they can go to Schedule Galaxy and the practice schedule will be up on the calendar. So modified and all that, so they'll know.
And I am putting a link up there right on our homepage underneath all of our pictures. I will put a link to Schedule Galaxy there because I know that a lot of people will be referring to that, especially come 2024-2025 school year. So I will put that up. Anything else you'd like to say?
Kids are undecided still if they want to play sports. The family ID is still open. You could sign up until the first day. Keep on, If you're undecided, sign up, talk with the coach. Don't wait. Get a physical. Get out there and play. Don't be sitting on the sidelines.
And when you say first day, is that the 26th?
The 26th. Even football, there's still time to register for football. If you want to sign up and come, we'll take you. But what people have to know is that the state mandates a number of practices each team has to have before they can participate in the first contest. So I think with soccer and all the other sports, they have to participate in 6 practices before they're eligible to play in a game. So if you wait and sign up late and the coach takes you on the team, you might have to sit out a game if you're not registered for the first day. Football, you need 10 practices in, so it's different. So.
Now, speaking of that, our homecoming game is September 28th.
Right.
Yes, so keep that in mind. I will be there. Obviously, you're going to be there. But it's always a fun day. I always love homecoming.
So, yeah. We don't have many home games this year, so I think the ones we do have home are going to be big. We will be looking to do the girls' powder puff game again, at the end of the season. That's always a crowd pleaser. But, yeah, come out and support the kids in all our sports. They do put a lot of time, and the coaches put a lot of time in, and that's exactly. They deserve that.
Yep. And so just to clarify, our games start at what time?
Our home games will start at 1:00
on
Saturdays afternoons. All our other varsity games, home games, soccer will start at 4:30. Cross country meets, they'll all start at 4:30. And tennis matches maybe 4:00.
And again, check dates and times on Schedule Galaxy because things do change. So just keep checking that Schedule Galaxy. Like I said, I'll make it front-facing so everyone can see it right when they go to our front page.
Yeah, and if anybody has any questions on it, feel free to call my office and, get in touch with me anytime.
Okay. What's your number?
My office number is 315-557-2645.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We're excited for this year.
Nice. I'm very excited too. Hopefully the weather cooperates.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Fall's difficult too because it gets darker earlier. So
But, that means we could stop earlier. So
that's one way to look at it.
Right?
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, Caroline.